Let's talk about preparation for Saturday. You guys are coming off of a season that did not end well. How do you turn that around, turn that negative into a positive as you get ready for North Carolina Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, the way we ended the season definitely wasn't, it definitely didn't characterize what we want to be as a team and as a Gamecock program. And I think that's kind of been the main mindset of everyone on the team. Wanting just to get back on the field and show our fans that that's not the brand of football that we want to put on the field. And I mean, everyone's on the team's been working extremely hard this offseason, and just we're really confident and just ready to get back on the field.
Jake, as you get ready, what type of checklist do you go through at this point in the week? We're midweek. You've known about it. This game has been in front of you for a very, very long time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so our game plan obviously has been in the works for a while now, but going on this final week, really just take the game plan, go to the film room, really just dissect what's going on, and really try to get mental pictures, kind of close my eyes in the film room and really just get a very vivid mental image of what's going to go on during the game. So when you get to the game, you've already ran the same four verticals concept or whatever it may be, already ran it 20 times in your head. So then on the field, it's just 21st time.
You can only worry about what you can control, but you hear what people say, and what everyone has said almost in unison is that South Carolina is going to be a much better team this year, except, and here's the except, the schedule is just so difficult. We all know that South Carolina will face the top three teams in the country, according to the first poll. Do you look at that as a challenge to make a name for this program again, or do you look at it on the opposite end of the spectrum?
Yeah. Well, we really look at it as opportunities to show what our program's about, and how hard we've been working this offseason to reach our main goals, and that's what we're preparing to do. Obviously, our main mindset right now is North Carolina. They're a great football team, and we got to be ready to play and really just take each game at a time and prepare the same way for each team, and just get ready to go each and every week.
Jake, coming off of what you came off of, I know you put that behind, but as you look at this season, as you look at the personnel, as you go through your checklist, what's in your gut? What do you feel as you get ready for Saturday?
I feel good. I think we've got a lot of explosive players on offense that just continue to get better this offseason. And then, I tell you, big Kinlaw D-line up front, he's wrecking havoc all the time in our backfield at practice. I can't wait to watch him go to work. And then Jaycee Horn back there in the secondary has caused problems for us. So just really excited to get back on the field. Tired of going against them two guys and our whole defense, and just ready to get back on the field and play some football.
How different is it? Because you're right. I mean, you nowadays it's not like you're taking days off. You've been preparing since the last season ended, but once Saturday comes, what describe to the audience what that flow of the season is like once one game after another, one trip after another, one preparation after another.
I'll tell you what, it's definitely a mental strain. It's a mental strain, and that's something that we talk about, as a team a lot, is being able to mentally strain week in and week out, and that's preparing the same way for each and every week. And even when you feel tired and whatnot and want to just go home and play video games, you got to be mentally strong enough to be in the film room and prepare the same way each week. And that's the way you win a lot of games based on preparation. And so I think our guys understand that, and you're going to try to do that each and every week.
I know you're a serious student of the game, and you always hear about the great quarterbacks. Once practice ends, they're not done yet. What is it like for you getting ready for a game? I mean, are you one of these film geeks, always looking at films, or do you approach the games in a different way?
Yeah, I mean, I try to get as much information as I can. As I learned a lot from the Manning Passing Academy. One thing I learned from Peyton is that he never wanted to go into a game and something happened where he felt like he didn't have all the information he needed, or the game ended and he thought he didn't watch film on that specific coverage or blitz. So kind of took that same mindset and really just want to watch as much as I can and get as much information as I can to get ready to go.
I've talked to you in the past about the fraternity of quarterbacks, and you mentioned the Manning Academy, where you run into so many of your contemporaries. What are your relationships with other QBs around the league or around the country, for that matter?
Yeah. I'd say me and Jaycee probably had the best relationship, but I really got to know Joe Burrow, Ian Book, a lot of great guys down there at the Manning camp. And I think everyone, it is a very competitive environment. We're on the field, but we really get to really spend a lot of time with those guys and get to know them and really just talk about the different challenges that we go through. Considering that a lot of them are the same, playing the same position in the national spotlight. So really just cool to see how they handle things and just kind of pick their brains of how they go about doing what they do, and just really getting to hang out and get to know them.
I'm not asking you for state secrets, but when you're with a guy like Jake, do you guys really let it all out? I mean, I'm not talking about trading playbooks, not that it would really matter, but I mean, how open are you to one another about what you both face every day in your different camps and schools?
Yeah, pretty open. I mean, I think everyone understands the fraternity that we have as quarterbacks, and that a lot of stuff that we say to each other, stays between us, and I think are able to relate a lot, based on the unique challenges that we face. So I think a lot of guys are pretty open. Like you said, obviously we're not exchanging playbooks and concepts and game plans, but I think we're definitely open, and it's really cool just to talk to them and get to see what their life is like at their school.
We're so glad you're watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming sports and premium content, make sure you subscribe to ESPN Plus. We'll see you there.